Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Fabledom. We're still waiting on update 6 at the time I'm recording this. It's June 3rd right now. I don't know when this series is even going to go live, what day of the week. If there's no Timberborn at the end of June, when my Timberborn series is currently scheduled through, this will temporarily take its place. But I just don't know when update 6 experimental is going to drop. They've been teasing some things for it. So I'm assuming soon, but we'll see. So we will go ahead and get the coal maker in there, even though I don't know that we're gonna have enough people to work anyway. We've got room for 6 more, but we'll only get 3 workers out of the deal. Our water does reach, though our inn doesn't, but that's okay. We can have some people not living in the influence of that. We will build 1 more house right here, get that going, and then I forgot to do a thing. I want to limit this to just vegetables. There we go. And then I want to build another one right here that'll just be kind of general storage for the residents, and I want to limit that to everything that they can eat. They cannot eat grain, and they cannot eat flour. They can only eat the bread that comes from that. The rest of this, vegetables, bread, eggs, grapes, fish, meat or pork, and grape juice they can consume. So we'll make that a general purpose storage. As I hiccup, my goodness. So that is what we're looking at right now. We also need to get 1 more production building going in, and we're really starting to crowd back here by all of this, but it's kind of the way of the nature of it. Oh, I don't have the money, so instead let's build the storage for it, and we're going to come out over to here. I kind of want to see, my forester can reach to right about there. So what I want to do is run in a road right there. I think it was right like that. Perfect. That way we are giving them as much room as possible to plant trees, cut down trees, all that good stuff. And then we will tuck our sawmill in as soon as we can afford it. I kind of went crazy on houses and all that other stuff. What was it, 100 that we have to get? Yeah, 100. Plus, I need another stockpile. So I guess we can build the stockpile. We'll do that there. And then we'll wait 4 payments. Well, 3 payments now. And get that going. We have a coal maker. We can go ahead and get some people in there. Maybe we'll get a little bit of gold as a reward. But let's speed up time here. Get some newcomers filling out some of these houses, and then we will get our planks under production in a sawmill. Oh, and we have another world event that has popped up. So we can gain some nobility by sacrificing either some stone or some vegetables. We have a lot of vegetables planted, but we only have 1 farmer. I'm gonna hit let me think on it and see. Yeah, I don't have any other farmers that I can drop there. We don't have any coming for 6 days, which will put us right at the end of fall. I don't know that we'll be able to get everything harvested, but I'm gonna risk it. No, we'll give them stone. We have stone. We'll give them 15 stone. Nobility is stuff you can spend on other world events. We'll see it when they come up, but there's all kinds of other things that can happen in the game. I did limit this to just planks, but we are still 45 away from being able to build. So we'll probably get another round of newcomers and another tax day before we get where we need to be. So let's once again speed things up so we can get a sawmill underway. There we go, and I actually did a jump cut on that because I forgot I had music turned on. Oh, that's big. I forgot how big that was. We can't block its entrance, but apparently it's okay with having part of its entrance blocked, so we will do that. Thing is, we have no logs. So I'm going to go ahead and give 1 more back to our lumber camp. And then I don't think I have anybody else to spare. I'd really like to get some farmers in. We can do wheat now, but we're not going to. There's really no point in doing wheat until We can also get the windmill at Village and the bakery at Big Village. I mean, we could be collecting the wheat and just storing it. But if we're going to dedicate people to farming, I'd rather they be, producing food. As it is, you can see our food's a little low. We have no logs. We have no stone. We only have, we're not exactly a good situation. Financially, we're doing all right. But everywhere else, we're struggling just a bit. And this is a pretty small stone deposit. And it is now winter. It starts snowing. And we had a bit of rain at the end of the first video. But when we rain again, I'll highlight it. But I love how the snow gathers and makes icicles on different buildings. We'll see a lot of different things with the different buildings. By the way, this 2 is telling me I only have 2 more days. Secret Santa has given us some coal, so our fablings don't starve to death. They'll also kick in if I discovered this quite by accident. We'll also get a Secret Santa gift if we run out of food in the middle of winter.
Some newcomers will arrive soon, but there's no available housing. To see how many days are left until the next arrival, hover over the population icon at the top of your screen.
Yep, they'll be here in 4 days. I should be able to gather 70 wood in 30 days. Downside is we have no more fablings to go work anywhere at the moment, including over here in the sawmill once it gets completed. But we also have no logs, so we just kind of need to chill because there's going to need 20 logs there. We need 15 over here and 9 over here. So yeah, basically 44 logs. So we've just kind of got to wait until we get all of those logs done or collected before we can really go any further.
Oh, look, my wand has shrunk.
There's a thing when you load into the game on the main menu that pops up and it's like, oh, welcome back. Let me put some clothes on. So I guess he was just sitting there buck naked. And he's like, as my wife used to say, put the wand away, dear. So he just made another wand joke. We have nowhere for these visitors to go. This will automatically expire on its own. However, I tend to dismiss it if I'm not going to have them in because, and yes, I really want to, I can't see events. There we go. Secret Santa realized we're a little light on food as well, so we're going to just drop that right there. And they will transfer that from the granary over. We should see this one disappear pretty soon. We already saw the one with the veg go away, and there we go, the one with the coal went away because they are moving it over into storage now. If we hover over all of this, it tells us how many days of resources we have remaining. So we have 44 days of food. Winter only lasts like 30 days, so we'll be fine because even though they plant in spring, they don't wait until fall to harvest. They harvest pretty quick. So we don't have too much to worry about. So we've got our logs there, so now we've just got to get those 2. We've already collected 30 in 20 days, so what, almost half of them in just a third of the days, so I think we'll be okay on getting that. That'll give us 5 nobility. I really don't want to lose any nobility right now. And then we've got 2 more that we need to get here for our coal. We have nowhere to put them. And this is a good time to just gather funds anyway. We really need to wait until we have some logs. And as much as I love wintertime in this game, because it's really, really pretty. By the way, I can just minimize those if I want to. Oh, and we got that one done. But I prefer to leave them open so I can track the status. And I have edge scrolling, so that's why every time I move the mouse, it kind of goes wonky. So we've got another granary going in there, but I have no one to work there. But that's... Oh, I do have people to work there. Okay. I didn't think I had. How many do we have unemployed? Oh, we have 2. Cool. So we will be able to get some people there. And we might even throw somebody on the farm. We have another world event. This one's 90 days. Gather 400 vegetable, gather 300 wood, and gather 70 stone. Yeah, that won't be a problem. The vegetable might be close, but I think they'll be all right. Yeah, we'll have a second farm going fairly soon once we get out of this log shortage. It's just kind of, you know, like most of your little colony games early on is a little rough. So our big sister says, I've heard you're doing well, so she wants to give us 100 coin. Thanks, sis. Appreciate it. Hey, it's free money. Which we could use to buy more area, but for now, I'm not too terribly worried about it. We're making good cash, but we got to get some stone. So we've got 11 days to get. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. This one doesn't have a time limit. This one does, but we have plenty of time to get there. Yep, purely dismissed. So I think what we'll do is throw our workers for now over here on the farm, so that we can make sure we collect these 400 vegetables. 300 wood in 90 days isn't going to be an issue. If we can do 70 in 30 days, we can do 300 in 90. So not that big of a deal. So we just made some more money, and we are indeed into spring. And I'm hoping that we get a bit more rain. But right now, we're just kind of waiting on like this house to get built. Needs 4 more logs, and this guy needs 1 more stone. And then I'll probably let this run for a moment and get a bit more wood collected before I start building anything else. I get once a Messenger's Guild, and that is important. But I guess we will need to build some houses pretty quick, though. Yeah, we're going to need to build some houses pretty quick. I take back what I just said. How far does the well reach? Perfect. It can hold 1 house right here, because we are going to need some people to make those planks if we're going to ever have a Messenger's Guild. So that is about the reach of our water. We could get 1 more house back here if I had the room. Actually, a couple more. Oh, hey, cool. I forgot that we had finished a house. But we'll get 1 more done. So we've got the wood lovers done. I think that's what that said. And now we just need to get some plank produced, but we're still waiting on 1 stone there. They're not really moving too fast on the stone. Do they have? Are they fully staffed? Hello? No. There we go. We'll throw 1 there, and now we have nobody unemployed, so good thing that we're going to get 2 more, because we still have a job empty there. That's staffed, but we've got all of these that need people, and now we need 1 person over here in our sawmill. So, you know, it's getting a little dicey, and of course we have no logs still. So I've said it many times, but now I'm just going to kind of chill and let this run. I'll accept newcomers, and we'll look at world events. Never mind. They want to give us more food. I guess they think we're going to starve to death. And then gather 15 stone. You know what? That's in 30 days, 15 stone. Sure. Yeah, we've done 10 in 17 days. Only 10. This one's 15. Yeah, sure, we'll do it. We'll get some extra nobility out of that. That won't be a problem. And then we'll get, hopefully, some logs gathered now that that house is constructed. And we'll get some people in here to fill this area in. And that will also get us up to our next milestone. We get our next 2 rounds of visitors. So let's get to that point. We have a rainstorm, and I just want to zoom in here. And can we just appreciate, it looks a little bit better from here because it gets a little framey when you get too close, but can you appreciate the water droplets hitting the roofs and the ground and the drips of water falling off the edges of all the roofs? I think it looks fantastic. One thing that doesn't look fantastic is the wood situation. We now have our sawmill as well as our coal maker taking logs and turning them into other resources. So I think I am going to go ahead and buy another territory. We'll welcome those visitors and we'll get some stuff that we'll worry about all of that later. And then we're going to look to see where this lumber camp's area of effect ends. And we're going to pop another one right here to kind of match it roughly. like right. So I don't mind a little overlap. So we're gonna put that there, and we're gonna go here with that, and then we're gonna build that. Spend a little bit of money. I want to hold on to as much of this money as possible, though, for the missions that we're gonna do with the Messengers Guild. But hopefully, if we get some people working here in another lumber camp, we can get our wood stockpiled a little bit better. So I am going to go ahead and throw as many people as we have into that. And then we're just going to sit here. I'm not going to build anything else. And I'm just going to let these two things, we'll get our planks here, and we'll see about getting a little bit farther in all of these. We might need another farm to hit that goal, though, because we're almost halfway there, and we don't even have half the vegetables yet. So yeah, I do believe we are going to need another farm, which means we're also going to need another house. Okay, so definitely didn't want to spend the money to do this, but I don't want to also have to build another well. So we'll come down here, and we will throw in 2 more houses. One right here, and one right here. Where's your entrance? There it is. And do that. If they get this built quick enough, we'll be able to accept these 2 new visitors. We've got, well, we did have just enough wood, but now maybe they went and grabbed it all already. They can carry quite a bit. And you can see, yeah, like they just dropped off 5 more right now. So that might get built before these guys bugger off. We'll wait and see. Oh, and the Fablings want a party, which, if you look here up at our happiness, that's going to bump that up. We get plus 10. And so now everything's happening with 110% efficiency. Doesn't look like the house is going to get built in time, though. How many? Yeah, you only brought 4. So yeah, we're still struggling a bit with logs. But I am going to plan out this next farm, because the next time we get some Fablings, we will have the space for them. And this one, I am not going to leave a space for the granary. I'm just gonna run that back there and then bring this right there. Oop, we have one little space right there, but we can just have an empty space. But they'll be able to just store their vegetables from this one in that one. We don't really need to worry about that too terribly much. And we can now, because they got the house built, welcome these 2 visitors, and we'll be able to get some farmers on the go, which that will happen in 8 more days. But the days do go by super quick. You can see it's already down to 7. I like that there's not a nighttime cycle where nothing's happening, but at the same time, I kind of wish there was one. By the way, since we bought this tile, where is he? There he is. Check out this lad. I am Bob Barskin. I love him. And he does some cool things that we will not see for a while until we get a hero, because I need a hero. So we're almost done with the farm. We have the stone and everything we need for that. We have 2 laborers. I guess I could take 1 laborer away and put them elsewhere if we're not going to be building anything for a moment. Or how many planks do we have? We have 12. Man, we're running really, really low on our funds. So this is pumpkins, that's carrots. But we will get 1 more farmer over here, and then we've got room for 4 more newcomers. We've got some coming in, so I only probably get 1 that can come work at the farm, because 1 will probably go become a head of household somewhere. So let's see, is that the case? Yeah. Only was able to get 1. So our Messengers Guild, we can at least look at it. It is under Essential, and it takes 10 planks and 20 stone. Oh, we can do that. Yeah, we can totally do that. And we'll put that up here so we get a good area of effect on the houses, or here, and have more houses this way. Yeah, I think that's the play, is put that there. And they can get that built. And we have a world event. We are not making grain right now. I can decline the request altogether. I really don't. We're not going to gain the 5 nobility. I don't want to spend the 5 gold, so we're just going to say, nah, no thanks. So yeah, this is going to be close on both of these. We have around a third of the time left, and we're not quite a third on our wood or other. So maybe we can get one more woodcutter over here, because we are going to get one more person in. I think the food is going to be fine. I think they're going to get that done. I'm not too terribly worried about that. If we don't meet this, we lose 10 nobility, which we only have 25. And I kind of want that in the bank. Hey, we have this done, but we have no one to work there. Awesome. What we're going to do is we are going to take, for now, our laborers off. So I'm not going to build anything anytime soon. So we're going to turn that on, claim our 40 gold, because we're going to need those in just a moment. And then we're going to throw this other person into that. And then I'm going to wait, except those two, and throw one more farmer on that. And do we have anybody unemployed? We do. So we will just throw them on... Whoa, that was a sudden shift in lighting. We will throw them back here to start stockpiling that. So we now have messengers that we can send, and we now have the world map where we can see our own territory here. And then we have things I'll never be able to pronounce and am not going to try. So I guess go with our nearest neighbors, and there's why I wanted to save money. Each one costs. I only have one messenger at the moment, so I can only do one of these at a time. But they'll go out, they'll make introductions, and then we can make a greeting, and we'll see how all of that plays out here in just a moment. You can see they've got 6 days remaining before they get there, however, so we're gonna be waiting just a moment. However, I'm feeling a little bit better about this because that food's starting to come in. It's in the fall. I don't think they'll have trouble getting 75 out of there. Not even 75 now. Wood, maybe. We'll see what happens. And stone will be fine. 25 days to get 10 stone won't be an issue. So we'll see what happens on this. And then we'll check in on our messenger if that pops up first. Our messenger has returned. And we have met Giovanni. So this is what it's asking to send a greeting. I can just wave and that will count. But we can also, down here, send a gift. But I think I want to wait. I haven't yet decided who I want to court and marry. What I need to do is go back through the different saves I have and see what their buffs are. Each person you marry gives you a different buff, plus different festivals and different unique bonus buildings that will pop up under a romance icon that will appear down here. It's a little pink heart. It's really cute. Oh, cool. We got to 400 on there. We've got 18 days to get 35 more wood. We've got the stone, so it's just going to be wood. Ooh. They're going to really need to get, like, on top of this for us to reach that. Oh, we have a world event, though. Let's get the machines working. 30 days to do 20 coal and 15 planks. Yeah, easy. Easy, easy, easy. They're surely making 2 coal or 2 planks per day, yeah? Yeah, probably. 30 more, 15 days. That's only 2 wood a day that they need to get. And we are starting to get a nice little stockpile. But let's see who we meet next. And we have met Sir Payne. He's kind of interesting. His stuff. I'm just gonna wave hello to you, and then we're gonna go and send a messenger to our next nearest neighbor. Actually, probably up there was neighbor, but whatever. We're just gonna work our way around the map. I wish I had somebody free. By the way, you can see when they're on missions and things and they get sent away, it does indicate that here, which is kind of cool. Okay, so 15 in 11 days. This is getting really close, but I think we're going to be fine on this one. I just kind of want to get through the tutorial today, but we might not. We might just get these 2 done and then see about doing the rest of it next time. But I hope you're enjoying this little series. I'm going to record 4 videos all on the same day. And they'll go up over the course of a month. And if they do well, you know, like I did the Timberborn, if they do okay, for my channel at least, you know, I'll continue. And if they don't, well then, you know, hey, I understand. You didn't like it, and we'll go on. Cool, so we got 10 more nobility. We're up to 35. Our happiness is back down to 65, though, because our big party is over. But we should be fine on this. And then we've got 2 more days, 1 more day. Let's see who we meet. I just noticed that there's pigeons on top of the Messengers Guild. I've never noticed that before. So we don't have any place for our visitors, and we have met Agnes, the Harvest Princess, which she does lots of good things for food, which is not usually a struggle for me. I'm usually okay on food. I've never had Fablings die of hunger. I've had them die of sickness, which is why we're going to be careful of our population once we get closer to 90. I don't want to get to where we don't have a hospital when we need it. So let's send another messenger. It's going to spend another 100 coin. Take us 7 days this time. And we will get 1 more person met. In the meantime, I think we will try to get up to our next milestone. That's just 2 more houses. Where does our water reach to? So we will need another well. That's okay. I can build another well. We will put that in right there. That has pretty doggone good overlap. And then we'll build these houses like right back here. I'm not going to connect the road right now. I don't think I need to. And then I'll run that one out like that. Cool. And then maybe we can throw in a nice little... Do we have like a little park yet? We don't. We just have some trees and things like that. But we won't worry about it. And another winter is here. Wow. So we've got 13 days. Wow, we're not quite going as quick as I thought we would on these. We might wind up losing some ability off of that. But it's only 5. We can do it. Build 6 new homesteads. All right, sure. I'll build 6. Why not? We'll throw in another one right here. Like that. And then, where's my well? Ooh. It only reaches there. Okay, that's fine. We'll put a road here. I will go ahead and put that in. And then our well will reach for 1 here. And it should give me... Can I click that, please? Thank you. Should give me 1 right here. And we should be able to get 1 right here. By the way, the green that you saw, that's desirability. So you can see the negative desirability over there and the positive here. So we've got some people living outside of the bonus. You can see that desirability bonus. If you click on the house, it shows you the total as well as what is contributing to it. So it's kind of cool. So now we have met Farah. Hello, Farah. She does good things for your industry. We'll say hello to you. And then we will go meet 1 more messenger. And then get that going. So the homesteads, I don't think we'll have any problem building. I don't know that we're going to reach this, though. We have 6 days to do 8 more and 6 more, 5 more, 7 more, respectively. Gonna be close. We might lose a little ability on that one, but oh well, it'll be fine. But we'll get these houses built, and we'll have room for more Fablings, and then we'll be able to do some cool stuff. And that is what they're called, by the way, Fablings. Kind of cute, I think. So with 1 more day remaining, I really don't think we're gonna get there. It's gonna be borderline though. We've got 18 and 13. I'm pretty sure we're about to... Yeah, we lost 5 nobility. Oh, well. We have met Winifred, the warrior princess. She has some really cool stuff that allows you to really train up a military like crazy. We're going to say hello to you. And we're going to go back to the world map. I should just stayed in and go say... Oh, not enough coin. It's now up to 150 that we have to spend to say hello. So let's wait 1 day. How you like that? Instantly. And done. That will be our final area on the map. There's not a whole lot of neighboring areas. I mean, you can tell there's room for more if ever they come up with other leaders. There's been a lot of updates to the game since it came out of early access, where they've all been bug fixes, stability fixes, adding on extra little graphical cute things, like the little lights and flags that go between some of the buildings. We don't have any buildings connected currently, but eventually we'll have buildings that, like these lights that become flags in the rest of the year, except for winter. They will connect from building to building to building. I just think it's funny that there's pigeons up there. I don't know how I never noticed that before. I really have. Maybe that's a new thing. Who knows? I'm just gonna let this sit here because I'm kind of hoping that. Oh, I know why they're not building anything. We don't have any laborers. I'm genius. Let's take some people off the stone camp for now and put one person on the laborers. But man, I don't know if we're gonna get all 6 done in 31 days now. With 90 days or the 60 days or whatever we had, it would have been doable, but 30 days, that's going to be tight. Let's also, since we're doing okay on food, take a farmer off and put that second laborer to work. Yeah, I was not even paying attention that I didn't have somebody assigned. Oops. So let's see what happens. We've got a lot of world events. We don't want any grain. Thanks. I know I went through that fast. So this wants us to build 6 homesteads, which we're working on, but it also wants us to do 3 food and 3 resource in 90 days. I don't think we're going to have the money to do that. So I'm going to say nope. And then we have met our final person, Ramon, the Bard Prince. Who he just really helps a lot with overall happiness, which helps with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and select him for now to greet to fulfill this mission and start building a positive relationship with him, because he probably is one of the 2 that I would consider having the relationship with. Now we can get some more visitors in and start replacing some of the people that we pulled off other jobs, though we only have 1 unemployed. Yay. And let's get these houses built. Let's see if we can get all 6 of these built within the 25 days. The second one is going up right now. So I'm going to speed this up and we'll see what happens. While I'm looking at this, I just realized I don't have anybody on the mission. I thought that what I did a minute ago was send gift was what would work, but I guess not. So you want grain. I don't have grain. Oops, did not mean to do that. So who can we send a message to? How much coal do I have? 36. I'd rather not get rid of most of it. However, we have room for visitors. Who can I just give money to? We're okay on money for the moment. 10 plank. You know what? Here, I'll give you 10 plank. There we go. That'll take 7 days for that to go. And now, there we go. Now that worked. I thought the thing of sending them the gift as a greeting was the thing I had to do. It's been 2 weeks since I played the game, so I've been busy with Astroneer Academy and other things. Actually, it's only been a week since I last played the game. But, so yeah, let's get one more house done and get this done, and then we will wrap up for today. And we'll also, with our next 2 that come in, hit our big village milestone. So that's kind of cool. And we now have room for 54, so that may be enough. I think 60 might be the next milestone after that. I can't remember exactly. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, there we go. We built our houses. Hooray! It gave us nobility or money. I wasn't paying attention. We've got 3 more days to deliver this gift, so let's jump over to that and see where we stand from there. We'll probably get... Yeah, we're gonna get that done before we get our next milestone. So cool. And of course, another one of these popped up. A real catch for some fish. Man, I really want to do this one. Because that's kind of the next thing I was planning on building. But since it's not under construction yet, and since we don't really have a whole lot in the way of unemployed fablings, not really gonna work. So we've got that taken care of. We're not gonna worry about courting anybody right now. That's just gonna sit there. But we will get to this next milestone here right now. Hooray! So now we can start thinking about grain, because we finally have the bakery and all of that good stuff. We also have a stone masonry who can make blocks, and then we have some things for some other folks as well. We also have a hero's quarters that only takes 10 planks, but we're going to wait until next time before we look at that. So we're going to leave it here. Our little village is coming together quite well. We do have 2 unemployed Fabelings, so let's just go put them to work somewhere. Is there anywhere that doesn't have workers? No. So we will just add, well, let's not do that messenger. Let's add 1 right there and 1 right there. Cool. So this tells you distance to home and all kinds of great things. The type of people, commoners, peasants, or nobles that can work there, and all kinds of great stuff that's there. But now I don't have any unemployed workers, so we're done. So until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.